Get that camera rolling. Get it rolling. Get the film
Well,
on.
that's gonna cost you $20,000.
The CEOs will be hearing about this one.
They will. Hello. Hi. Hi. It's time to start now. So, this is the first one of 2024. I'm nervous. Hi. Welcome to the Avatar Roundup. This is an event where you round up avatars. It's good. It's good. And during this event, my loyal fans, during this event, you will be able to show off an avatar you are making, an avatar you have made, a prefab for an avatar you are selling. My full body broke, so go loco. There's an example of a prefab. Or a public model you found that either serves a cool function or looks cool or whatever it may be. If you're showing off a public model that you found that you didn't make, credit the original author, please.
Okay.
I'll cry. General rule of thumb, you're allowed to be a little bit unoptimized if you're testing a new avatar thing, but just don't crash people. Try to keep it to a minimum when possible, but if your cool new system just needs a bit of refining and is still a little bit unoptimized, that's fine. There will be 15 minutes per presentation. Keep it TOS friendly. Please. Please. If you wish to see more of events such as this, you can head over to communitymeetup.net and join the Discord server. There you can find the community meetup, which is like this, but for Worlds, but every Sunday instead of the first Saturday of each month. There's one more thing I'm forgetting. Oh yes, and if you need to show off certain things with the avatar, such as a change of lighting, or audio link, or this and that, I can change a couple of those there. It's just turning the lights off, wireframe camera, and audio link. So if you have either of those three things you need to show it off, give me a shout and I'll bend reality for you. Now, whoever wishes to show off first, stand there. And those who wish to show off later, stand there. I'll take a screenshot, and we'll go one by one until we've shown everyone off. So, whoever wishes to show off anything, if they could line up whilst I boot up the snipping tool, that would go hard. Make sure to form an orderly line. There we go.
I'm not in your way.
Is that everyone in frame? Are you showing off, my good fellow in pink?
Yes.
Is it a yay? Oh, okay. Okay. Take that. Snip. I think that's... Yeah, there we go. That's everyone. So everyone but you may return to the stage, as you will be showing off first.
Okay. First of all, I apologize. I'm going to be a little bit sniffly. I'm sick. But I have two things to show off today that I've been working on. The first is this hologram projector, which is doing like the little holograms for my ears. Uses a shader to create like the hologram lines and the ears. Uses some it's called like point light abuse to figure out where the projector is. If I could get someone maybe to come and like grab this and pull it away. It's on a fizz bone, so you can literally just come up and yoink it. Thank you. You'll see that as it gets further away, it like the hologram can no longer reach, right? That's the idea. And so if you let it go, it'll just return to my side, my ears, and tail come back. So yeah, the other thing is a bit more like just an experiment with doing like avatar post-processing. So I wanted to make myself a little bit like, what's the right word for it, pixely. But specifically, I didn't like how when like I first did Mosaic, my entire avatar would like shift because I was using screen space when I tilt my head. So I've been doing some like weird stuff to try to avoid that. It works perfectly in mirrors and cameras, but not so well still in VR. But I'll figure it out eventually. So yeah, those are the two main things I've been working on.
Particle that eats off into the distance.
Question, if I may. Most pixelated shaders I've seen tend to change their pixelated resolution the further or the closer you are. Does that also have that effect, or have you managed to get like the pixels consistent?
So I'm literally just, because it's screen space, I just divide based on
Oh,
like, how far
hot damn.
from the projector. So like you can see it stays pretty consistent. I think it'll be more obvious.
That kind of goes hard.
Turn down the mosaic.
Yeah, there we go. Most shaders will just do that regardless of like if I'm back or if I'm closer, but you can just any resolution, which is very nice, very nice.
Nice.
There we are. Next up on the list will be Juice. You may take the stage.
Alrighty. Hi everyone. I made a new cotton creature. And here it is. It's the cotton noodle. Like all the other ones, it's got just a whole lot of customization options in there. It does have audio link if you want to flip that on. But yeah, I don't have a whole lot to say except here it is. Feel free to clone me and give it a try if you'd like. Yeah. I guess that's it.
Do you wish me to turn on the video so that you may see?
Yeah,
Shader, give it a
maybe. Is it going?
to kick in.
I'll make sure my stuff is turned up. So it is, in the settings, it is off by default, but under brightness, you can adjust the audio link emission. And then under style, you can adjust the fur effect, which kind of makes the fur prickle outward with the beats of the music. Yeah. Hopefully everyone can see that.
I can see it.
Such a noodle.
Yeah, it's on display.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yes, I can.
Anyway, lots of options. Very noodly.
Oh,
It was fun to come up, or to make this, so I'll leave it at that.
Oh, very nice. A fur shader that doesn't explode my computer device, which... Chef's kiss.
Magic.
Let me just scribble that out. Scribble everyone out crudely on the thing so I can choose next. Next up on the list would be Wackamoo. There you are.
There we are.
Hello everyone. So today I'm gonna be here to show a quick stuff I'm working on. A little prototype. And for that I will need a volunteer, please, to come near the stage. Anyone?
Any volunteers? There we go.
You young fellas. So what I will do is trigger an animation, sorry. Remove your personal mirror.
Yeah. Yes,
Okay. They see it? Come closer.
maybe? Okay.
Come closer.
I'm gonna
There we go. And now I do this. Don't worry, don't be scared.
Yeah.
So now you should see. So what I did is I spawned the flying machine. And the particularity of this flying machine is that the position is synced for everyone on the room. So can you grab the ball, please? Here we go. Just hold it.
Yeah.
There we go. So everyone should see him over here.
Wait, I'm confused.
As I'm pointing at him.
Put him into a chair or what?
No, they still have.
Yeah, it's complicated, but
They're the only one that can see the.
it's a flying machine that is synced for everyone. So everyone can see him at the exact same position. You can come back if you want. Here we go.
Ooh.
Thank you. And that was all that I had to show off today. If some people want to test it, you can come to me after the roundup. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah. I've seen flying machines in Worlds before, but not on a model. That also allow because it's a chair, would you also be able to go through like terrain with that?
Yeah.
Or would the chair Oh, that's interesting. Anyway. Where's the list? Next up would be Rune Fox, if you may take the stage.
Hello, I have two things to show off. I'm going to switch to the avatar first. So this is going to have a camera on it, so if you want to see the camera, you're going to have to manually show me, otherwise you won't be able to see the camera. But I added a phone to one of my avatars. It's got a couple of things. Can I borrow the camera real quick? Jink. So it's got a couple of things on here. I'll go through them one by one. I've got a camera on here. It's your standard phone camera. I can take a picture with it, and if I actually does it work with this yet? If I bring the camera close, it replaces it with the image. But I can take a selfie. I can also switch it around, take a picture of the audience. I can also do different poses. So if I want to get a group photo from far away, I can take a little bit of a wide angle lens like this. Stuff like that. Oops, I grabbed the camera again. It's got a little bit of a mini map. This one I can zoom in and out with the menu here. So I can go very far away, or I can bring it back down close.
Oh wow.
Which is useful.
Wow.
I also got a little bit of a photo gallery here, so I can store a couple of pictures on here. Just a couple little dumb things here. A couple of memes, things like that. This one's interesting. This one doesn't work. There we go. This one doesn't work in this world because we don't use Pro TV here. But if there's a Pro TV on a world and they have the screen readable by shaders, this should be able to grab that. So if you're somewhere on the world and not staring at a TV, you can watch TV on it. It doesn't grab the audio though, which is the one downside. Let's see, got a light on it. Just a flashlight. Nothing super powerful. This one's the credits. This is just all the people that are, or all the different shaders and stuff that I used for this. And then some funny stuff like Google search and Subway servers, because you gotta have games on your phone. But yeah, I can drop the phone, leave it anywhere, grab it in the other hand. Got a couple of poses, stuff like that. I could even turn it off, but just small little things like that. The other avatar I wanted to show off will need a volunteer, because I need somebody to hit me. I've seen people grab this because it was a public avatar, or I made it public a while ago, but if you hit me, it ragdolls. And so Yeah, it's got a little bit of syncing issues, but like, it should ragdoll in the direction it gets hit. So if you hit me from like going in one direction or the other direction, it should go in that direction. But I might have broken it recently. Either way, it's a lot of fun to abuse, and I always the weapons don't always work though. That's the one downside. It's fists and feet.
I think you're facing an issue and you think you're doing something wrong, but you're actually not.
This is also the older version, so the syncing doesn't quite work properly, but it's the only version that I have public at the moment. But yeah, that's all I wanted to show.
Can I give you a hint? I think half a year ago, VRChat implemented something for full body players to fix the jitter with the rotations for remote, and I think you might face an issue which is related to this, which I'm facing too. When they kicked you like 5 times, you flew always in the same direction. Because you turned physically in your play space, not with your thumbstick.
Oh.
You might want to check for that. You might be affected.
Yeah.
Let me check the list now.
It's been a bit since I worked on it, but like this was made after that. I just haven't tested it a lot.
Next up on the list should be... where are you? There you are.
I'm right here. I'm coming.
Fishing.
Hey guys, I'm Piepar. So, I have few of the avatars I've made from scratch, and I thought of showing them if I can. So I'm gonna start with this model. It's in progress, and it's meant to be desktop compatible, so none of that VR is required. So what this avatar does, that some toggles can be located from the head, so you can aim it whatever you want without using any VR. None of that. It's all desktop friendly. Even though some of them has animations, so I'll be playing some of the animations right now. I worked pretty hard on it, even though at the end I pretty enjoy. So this one's a melee based. So it has like a train side. Well, a train side and a shield. It's kind of like a bit of an inspiration of a TF2 class called Demo Man. I thought of taking that idea, and I thought of turning it into a toggle that's like desktop compatible. It's a interaction toggle. So it may be a little bit time taking, but when you get used to it, you be creative with all the things you can imagine. Also, best of all, like toggles like these, it actually works well with emotes. It doesn't disturb it, so you could just do it. You could play a banjo while you do an emote, which is really cool. And what else? Oh yeah, same thing. You can do the same thing with weapons. So you could just play an emote, and then you just start hitting random things, of course. Oh wait.
Oh, is it clonable?
It's at progress, but soon it'll be public. Well, it'll be public soon when it's ready. It's still in progress. And also, well, that's it for this one. I have another one that I want to show. And this is for the... I thought of planning a new project. I'll be making more of the dragon avatars. This one's also desktop compatible. And also, the glow effect. People, don't mind if you turn off the lights.
Going
thing.
Oh, that's cool.
It has a glow effect because from the game Terraria, they have these like this glowing blue effect, and this gives me an idea of adding it to the Stardust Dragon from Terraria. I've actually made from scratch from Blender. Even best, it looks pretty cool with these star cells. They don't do any really good, but it's actually a reference from Terraria at least. But hey, it's pretty cool looking. Also, since Chinese New Year is coming up, that's gonna be in the Avatar world one day, if I can. And also this I don't know, I just added it in because I didn't follow any idea, but hey, it makes it look cool. Okay, you can turn on the light again. Okay, so I might do a little bonus. But hands up, how many have you people seen trains around the public places? Because I've been making all of those trains. Okay, that's not much. Okay, so I'll tell you how it works. So it's nothing much. It does glow, but not really interesting as a Stardust Dragon. But it does have seats. Any volunteers?
Seat.
Yeah, there's seats. So these train avatars. So I think we ran out. But these train avatars has a purpose to carry your friends around, or anyone you want to carry with, on your way. So you don't need to worry about grabbing like an avatar that has a seat. But even though there's a lot of trains that has seats. So I thought of showing in this, but not just the seats. I want to show you this physics that I've added to this train. So if I jump, you don't see this train staying stiff, like or just staying like a staff, like what do you call it? Like staying still. But whenever you move, it goes to direction, so it goes up, down, left or right. But the thing is, your body is hidden, and a train is your tail. You can apply animations to it, as like I put these piston rods, they can be applied to it as animation. And I've done this special fizz bones to it. Maybe one day I'll make a blueprint, so if you guys want to make your own, you can. Plus, it doesn't need to be a train, it could be anything else. It could be a centipede, of course. You can come up with it can be any ideas you want to make. You can make a truck, you can make a snake, you can make anything. Of course. So, if you maybe when I have a chance, I'll show the blueprint. So one day you'll make your own. Anyways, that's my time. Thanks for listening. And by the way, don't forget to get your train and have fun.
Trains and bugs. Oh, that's quite the steal. Who's next up on this here list?
Train avatars favorited.
Next up on this here list, Frothiador. However, stood too fast. Take the stage.
Alright, hold on. Alright, hey guys. Been a while. Life's been getting in the way, but I've been working on a commission for a friend of mine for a bit now. So, right. So a while back, a friend of mine came up to me and showed me a concept art they had for a D&D character they had. I was really enamored with the design, and I just felt like, I really want to try making this character. So I basically wanted to also learn a lot of other techniques that I wasn't really super caught up on, really. Anatomy, clothing, texturing, and rigging for all of these kinds of things that I haven't really had a lot of chances to practice. So I felt like this would be a great opportunity to kind of just make something that my friend really wanted and get to practice and get better at all sorts of avatar skills. It took me longer than I really wanted to admit, but finally am at the point where I can say like she's pretty much done. And yeah, it's been a really interesting journey. She has a couple other small features. I go here. She also has like this long tongue. This was a fun little thing. I wanted to figure out how to do fizz bones that could toggle on and off, just for fun, some fun expressions. I also have a cloak. And this was part of what made the design so interesting to me. It was just like how this kind of like was a part of the initial concept. Also has this design on the back. It's also, the name of the character is Moth. So that was part of what went into the designing that. And yeah, it's there were so many elements about this that were new for me. Learning all of these different parts. I'm like usually doing robots and other like abstract characters, so getting involved with all of these and getting everything down just right with all the shaders and mechanics. This was a really fun project. So I'm looking forward to doing more this year. I usually like to come here like every month, but it's been tricky last few months. So I'm hoping to make something every month or so, maybe something small. Maybe get back into more robot stuff, just 'cause it's fun to do. But yeah. Else? Oh yeah, there are some expressions. Let me. Here, okay, cloak. Okay. I got like a couple different expressions that I can do. You might have to zoom in, but it's like working. I have like a purple mirror up in front of me. Now, I got this working when I was doing it standalone. I've never quite gotten used to index triggering different expressions. I'll have to look back at that later, but there was like a couple like sad, surprised, shocked, angry, simple stuff like that. Also for fun, I have the client watching the stream right now, so this is the first time she's getting to see the character. Hopefully everything is uploaded correctly on YouTube, but we'll be in touch, so we'll be able to show off more. So yeah, that was it. Thanks for checking this out, guys. Okay, good.
Cool. It's real. I gotta get on doing more organic stuff myself, if you couldn't tell. Where's the list? That's a very good, like, if it's a first attempt at organic stuff, that's a very good first attempt. Anatomy is spot on. Next up would be speed.
Oh. Okay, I thought of a really cool pun. You were literally Twisted Metal. Anyway, hello, I'm Speed. I love the Spoon Man. Every time I see him, like, oh my god, how'd you do that? But anyway, it's so cool. It's so cool. Anyway, I'm gonna throw myself a timer so don't take too much time because I'm strategical like that. Here we go. Timeanddate.com. All right, 15 minute. I'll be under that. If I ring, kick me from the world. Okay. So anyway, I've been doing a bunch of Mystery Dungeon stuff lately, but and you guys might recognize this Charmeleon, and I'll get to this in a moment, but I first want to show off what I was doing recently he's got a gun at me. What I was I've done some VCAT stuff that seemed to take off like a bit of wildfire. Someone even was contacting me saying, "Hey, can I port this to Chill Out?" 2 people are going to see that. It's going to be great. Anyway, I'll show off this little lizard I did. And these 2 were my college finals. So these are Ovopax characters, and there are some artists on Twitter. I believe they did the concept art for Trials of Mana, if I'm not mistaken. They are an incredible artist, and they'll do 2D designs and things, and this was one of their characters from eras old. I think it was like 2019, 2018, something like that. And this lizard's pretty cool, because it was the first time I tried doing the spectral owl thing when he has a hoodie on or something, where you could just go like, wait, there you go. You could just scrunch up. Goodbye, world. Stuff like that. And he also has something very unique here because he is a tar, so he's got actually 6 limbs. And the idea is that, you know, these track with full body and stuff, so if you're to move the front right, the back left moves, and vice versa. Things like that. But there's also a pose where he's standing on his hind legs and has 4 hands, and he's hunched over a cauldron mixing stuff. So I did that, and I actually designed this with this in mind for my college project. I told my professor, hey, I'm going to have these also be hands. He's like, yeah, bet. So I did it. He was impressed by that. But I mean, it works. It's just constraints. So this hand is this hand, this hand's this hand. And I've made a cauldron for the VCAT booth I had. Didn't actually put it on here yet because I've been a bit busy with commissions and other things and holiday gabagoo, you know the thing. But this character is cool, it's clonable, and it's also free to download because technically not my character, and I don't want to sell it because it'd just be a bit rude. So he's free to download on my booth if you want him and want to tweak him a bit. I've had a few people download him and make little reskins and things. It's pretty cool to see it. Also like how Overpack's getting a lot of attention because their stuff is incredible. One more thing from them, which was more of a kick in the ass, I made their most recent merchant cat. I actually had an idea to make a cat merchant rogue kind of fella, and I'm just like, wait, this concept art exists. And my professor's like, hey, pick a character. Don't care about copyright. All right, cool. I'm just gonna pick Overpack again because you're being a bit invasive. You gave me 1 day. I don't think anyone's just gonna be okay with making a character except the artist I know. But went with this because it lined up perfectly. And this cat's got a lot to him. Nothing mechanical wise, but just a lot that I've had to model. This took a month to do, actually less than a month, because I was on the edge of everything, busy as hell. And I was also in the process of moving out, also trying to squish a commission in. A lot of shit going on. But we've got, you can also take the thing out of your mouth, and, well, you can take the thing out of your mouth and just move it around, the little sprig, turn it off. Backpack is toggleable too. I had an intention of putting it on the ground and opening it up and seeing all the stuff in it. Haven't gotten to that yet. Don't know if I will, but turn off the dress. Oh, that's the hat. Sorry. Confusing. They're both kind of puffy. Turn off the dress. Turn off the pants. I swear I'm not naked. I still have a necklace on. And just a lot of things. A lot of little elements, but there's a whole body underneath this, and I figured this would be cool cat base. I might work with it sometime and make my own little character out of just the base itself, but it's a really good model, and this was 100% from scratch. Every bit was just Blender and Substance. My school taught me to use Maya, and Maya is terrible, I've found. So it's Blender, Substance Painter. Those are the 2 you need, and you get something like this if you spend way too long and way too much effort. Also, Morio's shading is pretty good. It's like Xexi's, but the next level. I like it. Anywho, back to the Mr. Dungeon stuff. This is where it gets a bit interesting, because I've made quite a few avatars that are quite unique, although actually all of them have been Charmeleons, because I'm trying to organize my list by species, and there's a lot of Charmeleons, and I've been trying to figure out a flow and a pace and everything, and the effort I take. The coolest one I can show off right now is this guy. This is Zyron's model, and this is something I did where he requested, hey, I want a shirt, hey, I want gloves. How could I speedrun these and make them very, very fast and efficient? And this was like, believe it or not, this robe and everything, this, I think he just calls it a vest, literally just duplicated the body and just tweaked a bunch. So the weight's transferred over like perfectly. Didn't have to do any weight painting with that. And he's got this little thunder kind of approach to him. So there's a lot of, he wanted Thunder Punch on it. We got that. And if I'm to hit someone, like a conveniently placed peep over here or something, that'd be crazy if I could hit some kind of a target.
Move on from me. Oh!
It does a little explosion. Also, I want to clarify this. Charmeleon's not dead just because of the fire not in the tail. I could turn that on if I want, and if I get enraged, it'll amplify. My idea is that you wouldn't want to be burning all the time. It doesn't really make sense that you just constantly... I don't think the fire represents life. I think it represents, hey, I'm going to hurt someone. So, we got that. And there's something else I've brewed that you may have seen me using earlier. I see Marino's taken some inspiration from it, and it's really cool. But a lot of people, when asking for a commission from me, were like, hey, you have this thing called a talking system on your avatar, but there's no UI. Yeah, I edited that in Vegas. Like, what do you... Oh, you want UI? Or... I can't translate my words to text, but I can do you one better. Oh, this is the one avatar that does not have the talking system. Let me change that. You didn't request it. Let's go to Bathrobe Heroes commission. Here we go. Another Charmeleon. Cool little fire pattern that I had to make on the arm. If I'm loading in a bit too fast, then sorry about that. But for you guys, you'll be able to translate what I'm about to say because I have this system that functions like a text box. So you talk like a Mystery Dungeon character. And if someone was like Miss Orange, actually you can translate for me, but I don't know if you're miking up. They can understand what I'm saying if I'm to turn on my little talking here. So they can understand me. But no one else can. Also, there's a little emote right there. It shows my face. So no one can really tell what I'm saying, but it's neat. So it's a way of just having other commissions of mine or other Pokemon talk to other Pokemon. So only they can understand each other. So you literally would just be talking in the language. There's also a mode to say use the Pokemon's cries instead of the text box. So you can have either or. But it's a system that uses a sprite sheet, and if you any technical know-how, it detects some kind of like a voice input, but volume input. It's a crazy thing, but you gotta like sync the parameter kind of twice, because voice doesn't sync. You have to sync it over the world. It's a bit strange. Also, one more thing I want to show off. I want to redemption arc this. I swear, I will. I might need the camera for this one, but if you remember me, and the reason I put on a timer was because I apparently took a very large amount of time showing this off because I was freaking out. But we've got this thing on here, which is an adventure log, which just has like a bunch of these papers and pages and stuff you can scroll through. Literally the entire book in this thing, and it's just fan art from Mystery Dungeon. But is this like a adventure log, unofficial Pokemon Mystery Dungeon design? Check this out if you haven't. I believe they made a PDF public because this was a charity event. But I'm not just saying for anyone in the technical know-how or anyone involved, I'm not trying to sell this at all. I don't want to make money because I noticed it's a passion project. But what I do sell is this writing system. And this thing allows you to write on the book. And was it not working in this world? Peep. No. No. Damn it. You can see little lines emitting from the pen, but it's not going on the... Hang on. I might be on a far page. Let me, hang on. Let me reset the model. That might do something.
Specifically.
I might just be cursed, because it's not even writing for me. I might just be cursed. Let's see. No, writing mode. There we go.
Yeah, if it's
so
camera, make sure people have your avatar fully shown as well.
Yeah. It uses a camera that's like far below in the map. And this is the system I was talking about that works just like VRChat unintentionally. So if I were to draw on this, and if someone else were to take the same prefab and draw on this page, I'd see their drawing, and I could draw over it technically. But I don't really... You can't erase their text. You can erase your own text, but someone else's text will still be there. So they could draw whatever the hell they want, and... Oh, reset writing is a toggle. There we go. That's what it was. I meant to make it a button. But anywho, that's what I've been up with. Just a bunch of Pokemon stuff. There's one more thing I'd want to show off, which I have no concept of if it works or not. It's an avatar I was working on for a very long time, and it's a ironically different black and green Charmeleon. I don't know. This one's they wanted something kind of goth, and that's cool, to each their own, and it was a lot of fun making it. But there's a bag on it I just made that kicks this bag's ass, because it's only one compartment here, and I just need to see this, so I'm gonna do this real time. Let's see if this works.
All right, so this thing, it's supposed to have 5 compartments. You can open this one. You can open that one. There you go. Oh yeah. 4. Yeah, they all work. Hell yeah. So I don't have Viseem's nice. Still work in progress, but this you can just open everything here, and I might want to get the camera over here if I'm. I'm gonna steal this. Here we go. But yeah, ironically, they've all been Charmeleon commissions, but this bag itself, this was like my own creation too. The props, obviously not. I mean, I didn't model a PS2 controller from Rayman something. I don't know. These TMs, not my model, but I will sell the bag itself probably, and just include a little zip that mysteriously appears of, hey, I wonder where all these items that perfectly align to the bag comes from. I don't know. I won't sell that, but I'll just make it a separate thing you can download. Anywho, though, bag, glad that works, and that's pretty much all I got to show off. If I want to say one more thing, I did not take 15 minutes. Fat L peep, Marino, you were lying. Bet.
3 minutes left on the clock. You're lucky this time.
Just like the page.
Next up on this list, Gaizu will be next. Yeah.
It's not. Stage is yours.
I don't know.
Hey, so I'm making a new avatar. This will be a base that I'm working since, well, 2 months. So here I take it. I'm still trying to figure out everything, how to make it properly work, but I'm not so sure about how. So right now, I'm just presenting it to you. There are a bunch of things that you can toggle with deck, and it's basically just it. I'm gonna work it. I've got 1 year of content already made since I've just managed to take what I've got since last year and try to pimp it up to get it on this one. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna sell it soon, I hope so. There's a bunch of things you can do. Like I made some little commercial stand to present what I'm gonna do next. There are a bunch of things that I never posted. So, yes. Yeah, this is just the poly model I made really fast, but the actual content will be posted soon as a kind of DLC for the avatar I'm gonna publish. So that's my part. I hope to make you try. I'm still looking for reviews for just to improve it. I'm gonna rework on this one. So yeah, if you will come see me later, I hope you can help me on that project. So here's my part. I'm gonna move him. Yeah? I can't hear you.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
A roadmap for an avatar, that's awesome.
I like the style, I like the bagginess of the trousers. Next up, where are you? You little creature. Ooh.
Are we through the list, by the way?
Hi.
You're next.
Wait, who's next? Wait.
No, I just after Marino, you're next.
Okay. What? Sorry, I'm like really tired. I'm sorry. What's happening?
If I know, I was referring.
Alright.
Your presentation.
Okay. Hi, my name is Kaz. I just do stupid models for fun. The thing I recently made was Phil Mati Bag from the Nut Shack because I got really bored and I didn't see any 3D models of him. So I thought it'd be pretty funny. But yeah, I also made a person from some Roblox game because I didn't see anything else from them. And this is to practice 2D facial expressions. I'm not really good at it, but I'm still learning. So that's about it. Then I found, this isn't my model, the next one I'm about to show. I just thought it was really funny. Somebody ported over Peter Griffin from Fortnite, and they did this. That's about it. And that's all. Have a nice day. The author, I forgot, I'm sorry, I'm like really tired. The author is Retro Movies with an H, RHETTRO_movies. That's it.
That awesome.
Yes, I'm sorry, I'm just...
And as I alluded to before, the next up on the list. Where did you go, Marino? Where did you go, Marino?
I'm over here. I'm over here.
What the fuck are you doing to him?
Hello, Avatar enthusiasts. Yeah, I'm really tired. Speed talked about the thing I was gonna show off. I asked him for help to implement his talking system onto this avatar that I've shown off before, so you can toggle your speech on and off, and then you will only be able to be heard by people using this avatar. So if I toggle this on, I'll have a speech bubble above my head, and then you won't be able to hear what I'm saying. You can only hear what I'm saying if I have the avatar.
He's very, very muffled.
So yeah, you can just like... What? Oh yeah, I was able to hear you too, and you were showing it off too. It's like very faint.
You hear it earlier when we were testing. Why is it?
Yeah.
It's under there. Oh wait, hang on.
It's at the world that it snaps to.
Mine.
So fucking large. There are just 3 random name tags down there.
Oh yeah, can
Maybe.
you the stage and do it again?
Right.
For a second,
Okay.
with the voice.
I see what it is. Everyone with that system
Yeah, okay, now
currently
we can't hear you
enabled
anymore.
gets their name tag thrown like way into the floor.
Yes.
So
Yeah, that's how.
override is like a circle, so you're just far away from it, therefore muffled.
That's how it works. Like you take a parent constraint, or no, not a parent constraint. Position constraint, and you drag the head bone all the way into the ground by using the position constraint, and that's how it's moving your voice so that it can't be heard. Is that right?
Make an addendum. Yeah. Can I make an addendum to that?
Yeah.
real quick, though? 'Cause, okay.
One thing I want to clarify is when I was trying to do the system on my own because like, oh, that's how they do it. They just move the head down below the map, right? Makes sense. Because when your friend is like all the way over there, but they're talking, but their full body's broken, like, they sound like they're there, talking from their head. I also noticed that JetDog figured this whole thing out, and I couldn't understand how to make it like World Origin, and I eventually got that part from JetDog. So I forgot to say that, but honestly, I even forgot that part too. But big credit to JetDog for helping me suss that part out, because he figured it out with his whatever the spaghetti noodle thing is, like the things you get in the checkout counters, fire or something. This little
what?
Worm on a string. Yeah, exactly. Worm on a string. That's it.
Oh yeah. But that's about it. I just have the one feature that I wanted to show off, but yeah, I'm done now. Good night, tri-state area.
State area. Woo.
Get up here. The next one to present shall be Hack. You're up now. There we are.
Me? Did you say hack? Yeah. I guess I did. You did. I think I was with my idea already here like 6 months ago. I will show off the same prototype I did 6 months ago, actually. Because since then, actually nothing from the presentation point changed. Instead, I only started making a tool so everybody could use it. Give me a second. Oh, it's the wrong avatar. I'm wondering why nothing works, which is yeah, it's a little bit black. I'm sorry. It's actually made it for an event, but it will probably not ruin the experience. I did it wrong. Wait. Yeah, I think that's correct. It's the tracker is a bit off. I mean, for the people who haven't seen this, there's actually a tracker on this ring which hangs on my ceiling. So it sends this data over OSC into VRChat, smooths it, so we can actually use trackers for objects. I have brought this to an extent in the last so I'm working actually on my initial idea. Wait, I should maybe start here. I have the time for it. My initial idea was to have my pole rotating. It was only rotation. So, and that is what it's made of, or what this came to at this point. And what I have learned from this will probably be allow me to synchronize play spaces. Yeah, as I said, I have a huge tool with prefabs I'm currently working on, which I planned to release last year. It didn't work out as I planned to. Yeah. I have requests for not only for rings, for cups, for chairs. They all working. I have even people asking, "Hey, can I track my peep toys?"
You're using some special method to make it look like that.
There's a lot of. I mean, I'm working on this for a year. There's a lot of stuff going on. Most of the optimization. Yeah, this is only a static object, but I'm currently already trying to figure out if I can have more dynamic objects. So because I have a lot of requests for to track cats and dogs actually in their play space. So yeah. I would like to sit in the ring, but unfortunately in the beginning of November my wireless headset broke, so I can't sit for you in the ring and rotate. You need just to imagine that it works. It works really well. Anybody, any question about this? No? Good. Then I'm done here. Whee!
I find it interesting that it locks your capsule in place. I just noticed that when I was trying to click on it.
I'm pretty sure I've like reset my project each year because I'm bad at transitioning. So props to you for being able to make a model that you update for like a year solid.
No, this
By the way.
didn't got updated for 9 months. Oh wait, let me come over here so everybody can hear me. I haven't updated this model for a very long time. The only work I'm currently really doing is making the Unity project and an OSC program, which allows you to have this in like 5 seconds on your own avatar. You literally like filling out a couple input fields about how many parameters you want to waste, which defines your accuracy, or if you want to have a prefab and what the ranges are. There's also an easy mode where you just say, yeah, I want just 3 meters around where I stay, and it works. And to answer your question about the pill, I mentioned before to you, I think, about, no, was it you with the ragdoll system, which didn't work? Or was it somebody? Yeah. So so you said you saw the pill. So let me make this whole thing without the pill. So do you see what happens?
Okay, you're locking it in place.
This is something I was talking about, which got added about half a year ago, which is so if I rotate, you know, I'm holding my thumbstick now. You see that the ring perfectly moves with me, but as soon as I'm looking left or right, it moves the opposite way, and if I move forward, it moves in my view. Have you seen it? How it moves back to my view? This is something, or here, it is this way. I'm turning around physically, so I'm still looking at the ring, while I know the physical ring is behind me, but if I tip to move, you see that it teleports behind me because it corrects my avatar pill. And that's why I have fixed it. So because if in the moment I fix it, I can't move anymore, but the ring is where it's supposed to be, and it's not anymore linked to my viewpoint. That's in the new version, this is already gone. So instead of having a super static ring, so if you don't drop your avatar pill, as you can see now, as I have done, instead the ring will be a little bit jiggly. It is very, very slightly only, but yeah, in general, it's that's it. Anything else? No, good.
Yeah, it was like 3 months ago when they added that feature.
My point remains relatively impressive. Let me just check the list.
Was it? It was when they changed the thing to lock your thing in place.
And the last person to present for today should be Surreal. You may now take the stage. No talking when there's a presentation, please.
Yeah, no problem. So this is my first time here. So this is actually my first avatar. I'm trying to build to work on a new world that I'm building right now, and I try to find a starter avatar. It's loading right now.
Gosh, cat on the mic.
Can you actually see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so...
Stay in the purple.
Okay, for sure. Sorry. So, yeah, this is my avatar. This is actually like a small little cute cat that I just wanted to use as a starter for people that will use my world. So, yeah, nothing crazy, but my first step into creating avatars. And I just like created like small shaders where you can randomize the colors, or maybe a puppet control where you can randomize the expressions. So pretty simple, nothing crazy. But yeah, feel free to clone it and play with it. So that's it for me.
Really good.
Next on the list is what? What do you mean the list ran out? What do you mean that we've done the Avatar Roundup of 2024, the first one of January, community meetup, Avatar Roundup 2024, communitymeetup.net. Discord links in there, but I would say it if I could, just communitymeetup.net. What? I know I'm really good at segueing. Anyway, that would be it for now. This would be the first roundup of 2024, and the first one in a while where I'm able to start 10 minutes late instead of 30, because people showed up immediately, which was kind of cool. That was kind of cool of you guys. It was kind of cool. But there we have it. That would conclude. What? You gotta show us something?
No.
Might be able to call for round 2. I'm not too sure. I can call for round 2. What's the time? I've got time. Fuck it. Round 2. If anyone would like to, or if anyone has joined midway through that wants to show something off, we can do a quick little round 2. But for now, unless we get same rules, first, last. Unless we get people, we'll do a round 2. But if we don't, we shan't. So if anyone feels like they have stuff to show off that maybe didn't get to show off the first time around, we can make another single file line from there to there. I'll give it like a dramatic 5-second countdown. 1, 2, 3.
You're counting up.
4.
Quickly, Peep, get in line!
Shut up! Shut up! I did a 5-second countdown! So we're not doing round 2. That would be it for real then. No! Glad you all enjoyed. I myself must be leaving. Farewell.
Peep.
No,
Are you doing Peep?
Yeah.
Are you doing the
What do you want? What do you want? What? Oh yeah. First one of 2024. Let's do a funny picture, if you please. Like, if you can sit there, probably the best spot for a picture. I guess I'll just have to kill you.
Hey, we're gonna have the picture on stream. I'm streaming the picture.
It's like a real life photo, guys. 12 people in the back. You gonna take the picture with the stream?
No,
all that wish
I
to get involved
could
with the photo, of course.
But nah, it's better for somebody to take it in VR with the actual camera.
I'll
my hat on.
Get in here!
Put my hat on.
I will take it. I will take it for you.
Hey, I can crawl in front of Bento.
Hurry! I'm in.
Nard, get over here. I'm gonna kill you in real life.
Get over here.
Thank you.
Everybody has a good position.
Sorry. Speed, I smell bad. They don't want to be near me. Where's the camera?
Which camera?
Yeah, what's
Look at
so Holly and Jolly.
Look at
You can't be it's January.
Merry Christmas. Shut up. You know, I know you haven't put your decorations away. Months, dude. Dang. Christmas for like 2 more months, man. It's crazy.
Who's Spider?
Who's a spider? What's spider? I don't see a spider.
Look at a spider there.
There's a spider walking across the room.
Everybody has enough pictures?
There goes the spider.
Yep.
All I must have their avatar hidden.
So same time next month, right, guys?
Yeah, next month. First Saturday.
Yeah, same time next month.
Next month.
Saturday.
The dates.
First Saturday of next
will
month.
be the 3rd next month.
See you guys on the 3rd of February 2020.
No, don't cry.